Hi, I'm Mike Hancock. This year, my law firm, Hancock Injury Attorneys, is supporting Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Tampa during their annual walk on October 17th and 18th, 2020. This year will be different, and this year will be a virtual walk due to the COVID pandemic that is occurring here. But it's no less important for all of us to get out and support not only Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Tampa, but also the American Cancer Society. My law firm and I decided to support Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Tampa this year for one very important reason, and that is that we were touched in the past year by my daughter, Hannah Hancock, who was 22 at the time, was diagnosed with breast cancer. And the process we've gone through in the past year and a half has made me very aware of all the benefits that not only Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Tampa provides, but the benefits that American Cancer Society provides to so many. My family first learned of Making Strides Against Breast Cancer just a few days after my daughter had been discharged after her surgery last year at the end of 2019. She lives in Washington, D.C. Her surgery was done in Washington, D.C. And she told us that a number of her friends and coworkers were putting a team together and walking on her behalf at Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Washington, D.C. And we went out. She even had drain tubes still in place. And we went out to the event, and it was just so moving to see all of her friends there supporting her, and all the different thousands of people supporting various individuals who are going through a terrible time in their life. So that's when we were first made aware of what Making Strides Against Breast Cancer is, and all the different organizations they have throughout the United States. My daughter, Hannah Hancock, was diagnosed with breast cancer back in March of 2019 after having felt a lump in one of her breasts. And based upon all that she has gone through and all of the doctor's appointments I've been to with her, I've learned of all the benefits that Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Tampa and the American Cancer Society provide to so many that are going through a diagnosis and treatment for breast cancer. My daughter was lucky in the sense that she caught her cancer early, but the type of cancer she has, which the doctors refer to as a triple positive breast cancer, being estrogen receptor positive, progesterone receptor positive, and HER2 positive, didn't have such a great prognosis 15 to 20 years ago before a drug called Herceptin was developed, which was a game changer in the treatment of this particular type of cancer. So my family knows firsthand the importance of continued research and development of new drugs in the fight against breast cancer. I also know firsthand all of the benefits provided by Making Strides Against Breast Cancer and the American Cancer Society as individuals go through the breast cancer treatment, from something as simple as providing rides to chemotherapy to providing family members with locations to stay while they're visiting their loved ones who are going through treatment, and obviously the continued research into new drugs to fight this horrible disease. So those are some of the reasons that my law firm is supporting Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Tampa, and I hope that you will consider doing the same for the upcoming virtual walk on October 17th and 18th and donate to this worthy cause.